Hello YouTube, Inland 47 back at you again. Today I'm going to be doing a two-part review on the, as you can probably see, Remington 770. I know a lot of you guys probably aren't too thrilled about this rifle. You've probably heard a lot of bad stuff about it, but that's what I'm here for to do. I'm going to try to give you a better view on it. Most people just buy it right out of the box and say it's already a shitty rifle. I disagree. I've never been experienced with bolt-action rifles, but for a first-time rifle, this is more than you can ever ask for. It does have its drawbacks here and there, but we'll get through to that. But anyway, just a quick overview right now of the rifle. This will be part one. Part two, I'll throw in some shooting of it and some accuracy. Give you guys an idea of what's going on here with it. You know me, I like to drag on a lot. So, well, let's get into it. As you can clearly see here, I've got 3 boxes of ammunition in the front. This is mainly just to give you an idea of what I'll be shooting ahead of time. I have shot all 3 of these bullets through the rifle. I haven't had any issues with any of them. There are just a few ballistics difference. Other than that, they're all the same. This rifle is chambered in .243. It's, well, hell, I use 100 grain soft point bullets for them, just to kind of keep it, you know, the same statistics here and all that kind of stuff. And that's pretty much your all-around bullet type there. So, and they do offer varmint rounds, which I think are pointless because they're the same weight as a .223 or 5.56. So I find those completely useless. I'll just shoot these, keep my ballistics the same. Anyway, like I said, this is going to be a overview of the rifle here. And I guess we'll start with looks, of course. As you can see, this is the way that you buy the rifle, except for, of course, this I put on aftermarket. This is a rifle and scope combination, which means you buy the rifle and you get a scope along with it. And with that said, I think we'll start with the scope. It is not a marked brand scope. I have no idea what brand this scope is. People have told me it's a Bushnell scope, but I don't know. Even the owner's manual that comes for the scope doesn't even have a logo on it. So it is a 3 to 9 by 40 power duplex reticle. That's what they're called. Basically just your standard hunting reticle. Nothing special, nothing fancy. I'm pretty sure if you're into the shooting, you know what that is. If not, just look it up on the internet. I ain't going to waste my time with that. Some drawbacks of the scope. They guarantee that you do buy it, and it is 0 to 100 yards. What I found out was, when I, of course, bought the rifle, it was 0 to 100 on the lowest power setting, which is 3. And, you know, drilling holes in paper at 100 yards is easy at, 3 power, but you want to take it out to, 250-ish, at least with this rifle. You're going to want to put it on 9. Well, I tried that, and sure enough, the bullets were all off. I wasn't even making contact with paper at the highest power zoom. So, when they say that it is zeroed, it is zeroed on the lowest power. So, be aware of that. The other issue I had with it was my scope, I don't know if it's all of them, but maybe it got banged around a little bit in the shipping process. The reticle was lopsided, like unbelievably lopsided. And I mean, it's not a big issue. I fixed it right up. I mean, I had to fix my eye relief on it anyway, so why not? But I guess we'll get into the turrets here. Your adjustments, they're pretty standard. I do like these a little bit more than your average one. They have the little finger adjustments, and the clicks are very loud. I do like that. Oops. Went one too many. There you go. As you can see there, they are 1/4 of an inch at 100 yards for one click, so that's pretty standard on most scopes this power and of this budget. Well, damn it, fine, staying off. So yeah, that's the scope. It ain't bad, but it could be better. And they could have put a brand name on it of whoever the hell makes it. That would have made me feel a little bit better. But anyway, moving on. Let's just head straight down into the action here. I've read mixed reviews about people saying that this action is very catchy and it will not cycle perfectly without issues. I disagree. To me, it almost sounds like they took it straight out of the box and instantly started assuming that it was catchy. And they started jerking on it, and it was catchy. Well, this is a simple thing. I mean, this is my first bolt-action rifle. All I did was put some lube on it, run it through a couple times, and just cycled it, just like that. And sure enough, it is smooth. I mean, that is exceptionally smooth in my book for a budget rifle under $350. So we will move into the barrel here. I don't exactly know the twist of the barrel exactly, but it's a decent barrel. It's not a pencil thin, but it's thin. So be warned of that. This is not to be a precision target rifle if that's what you're looking for, and don't expect to be looking for aftermarket barrels. Trust me, I looked. They do not make them because of the fact that this is just a budget rifle. So, another thing I did like about this rifle, most bolt-action rifles are just a spring-loaded feed. This comes with a 4-round detachable box mag, which I like a lot. I've always kind of liked the idea of having a box mag. It just makes it a lot easier to load it, and you don't got to fidget around with trying to put rounds through that opening there. So it's just kind of a easier thing to do for all you first-time shooters who are new to the bolt action rifles. The stock is, I wouldn't say it's a synthetic stock. It's more of just a real cheap plastic stock. It is okay. It does hold. It is decently light. I think weight-wise, with the scope on it, it comes in at like 8.5 pounds unloaded. So you put another 4 rounds in there, and you got about, I don't know, maybe just under 9 pounds. So it's an average weight rifle, from what I understand. So that's nice about it. The only real issue I've had with it, and I will show it to you, is that. That is where the sling piece was. It was, it's a triangular piece that's just built into the stock, and I threw a rifle sling on it, didn't think anything of it, and on the first hunting trip, it snapped completely off. Don't know why or how, but it just broke. So, lucky me, broke the rifle on the first hunting trip. But, so that rifle sling is out of the equation right now. I might throw on maybe another piece, but who knows. I guess we'll go into the maintenance part. If you see over here, there's this little latch right here. All you do is flip that up. That takes out your bolt takedown lock, whatever the hell you want to call it. Flip the rifle over, and you have 2 set screws there, and a set screw on the right behind the trigger guard. Just take those out, and the rifle and barrel come straight out of the stock, and that's all there really is to the takedown. And then you just put it back in, flip it down, and you're locked and ready to go. that's pretty much it for the overview of the rifle. So I know this was kind of quick. I probably jibber-jabbered a lot more than I needed to, but we'll get out to the range here today in a few minutes, and I will take you guys out shooting it. So keep tuned for part 2. See you then. Later.